After Sharon Stone, the Marrakech Film Festival has been paying homage to French icon Juliette Binoche. The actress received the tribute from fellow Frenchman Bruno Dumont, whose latest film, Camille Claudel 1915, she stars in. This is a very special country for me because my family lived here for 15 years, so I heard a lot about Morocco. And being here to receive this tribute is a very touching experience for me. Throughout a career spanning 30 years and some 50 films, Juliette Binoche has garnered numerous awards, including an Oscar, a Cesar, and Best Actress prizes in Cannes, Venice and Berlin. Masterclasses are one of the key features of the festival, attracting both established filmmakers and film students. These classes are a chance to share inspiration and special moments with some of the world's biggest directors, including the US's James Gray and France's Bruno Dumont. A member of last year's jury, US director James Gray was back this year to give a masterclass. The world-famous director is also a screenwriter and a producer.
It's hard for me to give advice or anything like that. The only thing I'm going to talk about is the need to make personal films, to put yourself into the movie. And as for the current state of films, I think around the world it's probably quite good. I think the state of American cinema is in a little bit of trouble, but I think around the world it's quite good, and I think the problem is distribution, not filmmakers. I think we have a lot of good filmmakers. I don't know if we have a lot of good distributors. I'm here because I love Morocco and I love the festival, and but when they asked me, I felt a little odd because I didn't really feel like I'd earned it. It's certainly not yet, you know. So hopefully I can live up to it and give them a good class.
French director Bruno Dumont gave the festival's first masterclass. This is a place where I can explain why I work the way I do, why I choose the subjects I do, why sometimes there's violence in my movies and other times there isn't, why there's sex or not. All those questions you may ask when you watch a movie, I think it's good to have a chance to ask them. And a director always has something to learn from a viewer. More than 100 films are being screened throughout the festival. Among the 15 competing for the Golden Star is La Marche, starring French actor Jamel Debbouze. It's about equality, an ongoing issue. I don't know any country that has solved that problem. And when cinema takes interest in this kind of issue, you get great results, such as this film. It's an event which has been completely forgotten in France, the story of these youths from deprived neighborhoods who decided to rise against racism and fight for equality. The 1980s were a very dark period in France. It was important to pay homage to them because people were forgetting about this event. There was a survey out not so long ago that found that 80% of French people don't know what the march is. The 1983 Marche des Beurs came in response to a wave of racist crime in France in the early 80s. Inspired by Martin Luther King, a group of youths from Lyon's poor neighborhoods went on a non-violent march across the country to raise awareness about racism and demand equal rights.
Parle, justement. Ne te tais pas.